Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls, hockey fans of all ages, hello and welcome into the Rockland Ice Rink for tonight's high school varsity matchup. It is the South Shore Vocational Technical Vikings against your Abington Green Wave. As always, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. Pleasure to be joined alongside tonight by the one, the only Jim Dorman. Jim, it's Sunday night, it's hockey night in Abington and all around the South Shore. This is a very important game. The first Power 32 rankings came out for the state tournament.
That's right.
The Green Wave, 27th.
27.
The Vikings, 31.
31.
So the winner of this game will get a few bumps up.
That's four between difference, right?
That's four.
Good, thank you. All right, that's good.
So the winner of this game will get bumped up probably somewhere 24, 25 in the state. Meanwhile, the loser is going to be on the outside looking in, and that's not where you want to be.
That's not good. Well, we got a fresh sheet of ice. I say that's always a great thing to have. Opportunity for both teams.
Well, both squads boasting
Here we go.
full rosters tonight. The Green Wave getting a number of players back. They skated with only 15 their last game out against Middleborough.
Ooh.
Evan St. Martin just got leveled.
Preston Chanel, or Channel, I don't know. I'd say Chanel, but
Well,
pretty
let's
high.
run down the lines for the Green Wave. Evan St. Martin is centering the top line. A shot here. Pad save by Spencer Merrick. Up to
Good solid
Grafton.
save.
St. Martin is centering the top line. His wingers are Hunter Grafton and Jake Quinn. Cullen Crocker is the second line center. His wingers are Declan McCarthy and Kevin Cashman. Cam Pino is the third line center. His wingers are Jack Shea and his sister Callie Pino. John McGrath is the fourth line center. His wingers are Colin McDermott and Travis Swanson. The defensive pairings, Ryan Tobin once again with Zach Buchagras. Aiden Powers is with Mikey Johnson. Eric Wilkinson is with Nicholas Harris. The goaltender, as it has been all through the 9-game season, is Spencer Merrick. And Mr. Merrick boasting a save percentage of .864.
We got two number 30s out there tonight. My favorite number, I'm glad to see that.
Tanner Graydon is the Vikings goaltender. He makes a stop. We are going to have the game's first power play as McCarthy got tripped up in the high slot. It will be Jack Chanteller headed to the box for, I think they officially call it cross-checking. So power play on. Abington had numerous opportunities against the Sachems of Middleborough, but came up empty. That was the Green Wave's last game, that 4-0 defeat against the Sachems. The Green Wave enter with a record of 4-5. South Shore Voc Tech comes in at 4-2. St. Martin in to take the power play drop. He wins it over to Grafton. Powers.
Ooh, nice move.
Might have worked out in his favor that he swung and missed. He goes cross ice to Ryan Tobin. Tobin gets around his defender, now rotates back to the high slot, puts one towards goal. It deflects up high, and the second chance opportunity winds up in the low slot, cleared all the way down the river. The first 30 seconds of the power play are gone. Powers gets leveled. A good hit put on by Alex Connor, but that leaves the Vikings a little bit further shorthanded up ice. A shot in the goal! Posted in! It came from no angle at the goal line. And I believe it is Evan St. Martin with the tally.
He just took a chance there. I think everybody was waiting for the play to develop, and he just said, I'm going to put it on net, and maybe the goalie wasn't ready. Tanner Graydon.
It barely caught the inside of the post and went in.
It was perfect, a perfect little shot to put on there. Good chance. At 13:33.
1-0 Abington on top. St. Martin back in. A power play goal for the Green Wave. Jake Quinn looking for an opportunity on the back door, and the Vikings take it back the other way. This is number 15, Tommy Jenkins. Jenkins gets laid out. Very physical, Jim, to start this game. We're only a minute and 50 seconds in.
They've come out hitting.
Tobin, who's been known to throw the body around once in a while with the puck now. He gains the zone, skates far side half wall, throwing it out towards the hash marks, looking for Quinn. It doesn't connect. Colin Crocker with it now. He sidesteps two defenders. Crocker towards net. A shot and a good glove save there by Tanner Graydon.
Tanner Graydon, so I think we're up to about 5 shots or so. He's caught like 3 of them.
Lone tally. Evan St. Martin from no angle on the half wall. Found the inside of the far post.
Oh, we might say Evan St. Martin.
Crocker wins the face-off. Back to, that is Mikey Johnson. Johnson has an opportunity to step up to it. Instead, now pokes it away from one of the Vikings. That was number 8, Jacob McGallagher. A slap pass is found by Preston Chanel. Chanel drops Johnson. Now Buchagras collects for the Green Wave. He rings it around, but the first guy there is Cole Sheehan. Shot pad save Merrick. He kicks the rebound to the end boards. Just over the, they say onsides. Now Chanel tees one up and scores off a deflection in front. Chanel teed it up from the blue line.
Might have been Sheehan.
Cole Sheehan is the first one to the bench.
Getting that nice tip. Tough to stop that one.
Well then, we're 2 minutes and 54 seconds in, and we already have 2 goals scored. Buckle up, Jim. You're in for a long night.
Oh, boy.
Tobin for the Green Wave off of the ensuing faceoff. We're all knotted up at 1. Tobin gains the zone. Far side corner, lets it go. Collected by Hunter Grafton. Grafton towards net, looking for Tobin / St. Martin. It doesn't connect with either of them. Now Quinn with a poke check. Grafton gloves it down. Grafton towards net, finds a lane, but it's barely poked away. Now reaching out was Tobin, and with the long reach, couldn't quite get there. Grafton deflects to St. Martin. St. Martin takes the contact to let the puck slide further deep in the zone. 11:20 to go in the first period. Already 1 goal per side. Tobin played the body and was able to separate the Viking from the puck. Now a 2-on-1 for the Green Wave. Grafton and Quinn in. Grafton's shot goes just wide.
He had Quinn open. Good stuff.
Now Quinn separating Jack Chanteler from the puck. Collected at the red line by Jackson Snyder. He dumps it in. Green Wave change out their forward contingent. Callie Pino for the Green Wave. Makes a nice move. And just offsides, Cam Pino poked it off of Callie's stick and into the zone half a step ahead.
Both Pinos on the same line there. I could see Callie's moving the puck well.
Off the face-off, it is Tommy Jenkins. The Vikings gain the zone courtesy of Mitchell Wilson. Now towards net, a shot and a blocker stop by Merrick. The rebound to the end wall. That came from Jenkins. Buchagras backhands around now for Jack Shea. Johnson back to Buchagras. Green Wave clear out into the neutral zone, and they will come to the bench for a change. Some tired forwards out there. 5 minutes into the first period. 1-1 the South Shore Voc-Tech Vikings and the Abington Green Wave. The Crocker line is on for Abington. Cashman gets the stick around the puck carrier. The arms stay down, and now a whistle and a stoppage. Penalty is upcoming to the Vikings.
Yeah, it looked like a trip there, but I didn't see the arm go up.
There's no Viking yet in the box. There's still 5 on the ice. We're waiting. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. It is number 20, John Delaney, the freshman defenseman from Whitman, in the box. I missed the call.
Yeah.
Too many men on the ice, a bench minor.
Sorry. Yeah.
Thank you to our camera operator, Hayden Prescott, for catching that when I didn't. Aiden Powers goes down as this game, Jim, is very physical. Very physical. It's all 0 degrees outside, and these players are not shying away from the contact.
They must have warmed up a little bit.
They're making the Patriots defense look absolutely ridiculous.
Another glove save.
The shot came from Tobin.
Great.
.9:03 to go in a frenetic first period. Jake Quinn for the Green Wave leaves it behind for Evan St. Martin. Quinn behind the net. Tobin able to stop it at the half wall. Makes a nice move to get around number 2 of the Vikings, Preston Chanel. Green Wave still possessing, and they had Tobin coming along the near side wing, cleared all the way down. 1 minute, 10 seconds gone of the power play. 45 remaining, 8:23 in the period. Quinn gains the zone, had it slide a little bit past him. Gets around his defender, Nicholas Sandonato. Now Grafton, far side wing. Crocker able to keep it deep before eventually being spun around the boards. It pops up off of the helmet of that Aiden Powers on the far side. It is. Ooh. The Vikings having lots of trouble clearing out. They finally get it across the defensive blue line. Tobin collects it there, and the Green Wave are going to go right back in. The pass didn't connect, and it was cleared further out by Alex Connor. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Couple shots on net. Crocker deflects it into the zone.
I'll leave it.
This one slides all the way down. Icing waved off. Merrick plays the puck far side for Powers. Ooh. Powers laid out his forward. It was number 5, Mitch Wilson, who took one heck of a spill over there. And skating to the bench a little bit gingerly is Wilson. Buchagras pokes it off of the face-off, far around to Declan McCarthy. Crocker stops it at the red line. He gains the offensive zone. His shot goes cross corner. Do apologize for that near side corner being blocked off by the Green Wave student section. I might attempt to be brave enough at some point to ask them to vacate that row of seats.
Ooh. Mr. Paraxlis is here. He might want to help you with that.
Might have to get the coach.
Yeah.
This one towards net, sticked away by Graydon. McCarthy collects on the half wall, lets it slide now to Mikey Johnson. His shot sticked aside once again by Graydon. Poked out by Chanteller, and the Green Wave will go right back in. Crocker takes the contact. The shot from Cashman. The second chance opportunity. He followed a shot in. And the Green Wave will reset up the offense. Buchagras launches one that deflected off of the stick of Chanteller. A whistle, a stoppage. The puck ramped up into the protective netting.
Well, the Green Wave seem to be moving the puck around pretty well in the offensive zone and keeping it down there quite a bit. I don't know what the shots are right now, but it seems like the Vikings taking advantage of opportunities when they get them, though, and getting good opportunities.
Well, the Green Wave have had a couple days to shake off that loss to Middleborough. They,
Yeah.
among other team building activities, went bowling at Webster Timber Lanes.
Ah, I did see that on Twitter, yeah. Oh.
St. Martin gets laid out again, and
Wow.
the physicality is picking up. St. Martin's going to skate gingerly to the bench. He leaves his twig on the ice. We'll keep an eye on him.
Solid hit.
He's holding his right shoulder at the moment. Graydon plays the puck. It is tipped by Quinn. No Green Wave was in the immediate area of where that puck ended up. Now 2-on-2 into the zone go the Vikings. Cole Sheehan is separated from the puck from Mikey Johnson. Johnson dishes out a hit. There's got to be more hits than shots at this point in this game. Johnson spun off the puck by Jacob McGallagher. Powers out to Quinn. The Green Wave clear the zone.
I think they need to get a change or a whistle.
St. Martin's stick is now sitting in front of the Green Wave bench.
There we go. They finally
whistle and a stoppage. Whew, that'll give us a chance to breathe. With 4:41 to go in the first period, we are knotted up 1 goal apiece. South Shore Voc-Tech Vikings and the Abington Green Wave.
The Vikings are showing a good breakout and making the most of their opportunities, and the hits are vicious.
Frenzied first period. Here's another opportunity for the Green Wave. Another hit. Campino got leveled that time. Shea, Kim, and Kelly Pino on the ice. Powers towards net, blocked aside by Jackson Snyder, the senior defender from Hanover. The Vikings send it all the way down, icing against South Shore Voc-Tech.
Yeah, I don't know how long they can keep this pace up. See what happens.
The Green Wave got a quick turnaround.
Yep.
They're back in action 2 o'clock tomorrow at the Canton Ice House, the beautiful facility that is the Canton Ice House, as they will do battle with the Blue Hills Regional Warriors once again. 5-1 victory against the Warriors here in Rockland when they met earlier this season. Declan McCarthy gets the puck up to Cashman. Cashman tries to sweep it away from a Viking. Crocker takes down the Viking that is Patrick McGuirk, as well as Cashman. Now Butchagras around the boards for Kevin Cashman. Sticked up by McCarthy. And now taken by Venuti. Quinn deflects it in the neutral zone, steps away from a devastating hit, backhands it towards net, and then gets taken down from behind. The arms stay down. You can probably see the Green Wave faithful want the penalty. They're not going to get one on this particular play. 3:05 to go in a frenzied first period. The Vikings separate the puck once again. Chanticleer is going to take it. Now DeCoste gains the zone for South Shore Voc-Tech. It spins back to Tyler Hartwell. Icing against the Vikings. .246 to go, an offensive zone faceoff for the Green Wave. Jake Quinn in to take it. Quinn elevated to top line center as long as Evan St. Martin is being checked out on the bench. Merrick freezes the puck. Some New Year's greetings exchanged. We'll see if any penalties come from this with 2:31 to go in the first.
A little bit of rough stuff.
Indeed, Abington's going to...
Ooh, okay.
Was it offsetting? The scorer's table is asking for some clarification. Right now, there's a Viking in and then a Viking out of the penalty box.
They
I think they picked up the flag.
I think you're right.
We remain 5-on-5. The captain of the Vikings was in the box and then came out as the ref skated over to the scorer's table. Merrick makes the stick save and quickly covers. No rebound allowed. Jacob McAllier off of the face-off. Brady Hoffman took the contact to move the puck. Grafton half a step off sides. He had Quinn breaking. And it'll come back out into the neutral zone with 2:16 to go in the period.
Abington's getting a lot of shots, but only goal was kind of a weak shot.
Green Wave trying to retake their lead they once had. This one's sticked away by Graydon. Green Wave scored about 2 minutes into the first period. South Shore Voc-Tech scored a few short moments later. Johnson keeps it in the zone, tees one up. It goes intentionally wide. Grafton collects on the far side. Now it is Tobin at the point. Tobin spins one towards net. And the Vikings deflect it back out through the neutral zone. 1:25 to go in the first period. McCarthy at the red line. Now the Vikings gain possession and a delayed clear out now. Into the neutral zone, gathering at the red line was Sheehan. Sheehan goes to the far corner, spins it out, and it will
out of the zone.
Come outside of the zone. Thomas Julian from Whitman gathers the puck. 45 seconds to go in the first period. We remain knotted up at 1-1. A massive hit that almost popped the helmet off of Jacob McAleer, dished out by, who was that, Johnson?
I think it was Ryan Tobin.
Out in front, shot and a score! Firing the far side post was the player that got leveled in the neutral zone, Jacob McAleer.
Sometimes a big hit can throw you off, and maybe they lost their way a little bit in their own zone.
He didn't really do a lot of skating after he took that hit in the neutral zone. He just kind of drifted towards net, found the puck on his forehand in Merrick on one half of the net, and found the far side post. Didn't elevate it. Far side posted in. 2-1 South Shore Voc-Tech with 20 seconds to go in the first frame. We'll see how the Green Wave respond. Cashman gains possession. And now the zone.
For one good chance, maybe.
Dumps it towards net. Now with 5 seconds to go.
You hate to give up a goal late in the period.
Crocker towards net. It goes just wide. The buzzer's going to sound. And that is how the first period is going to end, Jim. Frenetic, frenzied, fast-paced, physical.
They came ready to play today.
What do you think of the first frame?
I'm impressed with the efforts of both teams, really, to kind of put in I don't know, skate well, good shots, pretty good goaltending. But there we go, 2-1.
End of the first period, the South Shore Voc-Tech Vikings awaiting the Abington Green Wave to get to their locker room because they're right next to each other.
Kind of sharing the same place, so you got to do that.
We're at the end of the first period, 2-1. The South Shore Voc-Tech Vikings currently leading the Green Wave. We're going to step aside, take a quick breather, and bring you second period action right after this. Hello and welcome back into the Rockland Ice Rink for second period action between the Abington Green Wave and the South Shore Vocational Technical High School Vikings. Once again, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, joined alongside Jim Dorman. Jim, the score 2-1 coming into the second.
It's going to be interesting to see if Abington comes right back, or is the Vikings going to extend their lead here.
The goal scorers, Jacob McAleer with the difference right now.
Solid opening bid.
He followed up by Cole Sheehan for the Vikings.
Preston Chanel with that shot.
Lone goal scorer for the Green Wave, Hunter Grafton, who did not come out to start the second period with his line mates after taking a very, very big hit in the neutral zone. Dueling student sections.
I think they're giving the goalie the business. That's not right. That's not right. Well, I guess that is right. People do that. But, as a goalie, former goalie myself, I stick up for the goalies.
Wilkerson on the ice, along with Ryan Tobin. Grafton gets edged off the puck.
Yeah. Oh, slow to get up.
Grafton
Ooh,
now 2-on-1 for the Vikings. Sheehan
right.
shoots, pad save Merrick.
A nice job of getting those pads right down. Ooh, nice movement.
Tobin through the neutral zone, shoots, blocker saved by Tanner Graydon, who has had a good night so far.
Oh, and a nice,
Vikings.
he's going to go off.
And they're going to call it an elbow.
It was a solid rush and shot, but
crashing down to the ice and shaking the cobwebs out. Looks like it is number 11, Robert Malinowski.
So Brian Tobin, the elbow up maybe. But I like what I saw with the stick handling and a good shot. It's too bad.
First Viking power play of the night. Crocker will take the drop against his number 6, Tommy Jenkins. Powers, Buchagras,
see if we can get it right out. Nice play.
And Cashman, the penalty killers for the Green Wave. The power play unit.
Good forechecking by Cashman, taking a little chance getting in there.
Jenkins, Mitchell, Wilson.
But he's doing a good job.
Alex Connor. Thomas Julian. And the captain, Connor with it now.
Green Wave's keeping them in their own end for a little bit here.
40 seconds of the power play gone.
Cashman's
disrupts
everywhere.
The puck again and floats this one up.
Oh, no stick for.
There's some deadwood.
No stick for Thomas Julian. That's a liability right there.
He had the opportunity there to switch defensive sides and grab his stick.
He ought to get off the ice.
It's sitting in the neutral zone. The Green Wave
Somebody
have
get him his
essentially
stick.
made it a 4-on-4.
Exactly.
Now dumped all the way down. Icing on the power play.
I'll tell you though, that's a nice kill going on right there. You know.
It forced the Vikings.
I'd say Kevin Cashman was really determined to keep that puck down this end. I'd like to see that.
Now it'll be Quinn, Declan, McCarthy, Buchagras.
See if these guys can do just as well. 53 more seconds.
And Powers. The Green Wave win the faceoff. Cleared to Aiden Powers at the blue line. Buchagras dumps it far side. 45
nice.
seconds to go in the Vikings power
Nice
play.
bounce.
Quinn comes buzzing in. Minus the opening faceoff of this power play, the Vikings have not possessed in the Green Wave's defensive zone until this moment. Quinn
And
backhands
they get
it
it out
out,
again.
and it's a foot race. Declan McCarthy turning on the Jets. He will not get the inside edge. But there's 20 seconds to go on the power play. Valuable
Here we
seconds
go.
drifting off of it for South Shore Voc Tech. Sheehan gets taken away from the puck. Pad saved by Merrick off of the ball that came ping-ponging in. This one blocked down by a body in front. Powers, who lost his stick. Sheehan rotating with it, goes indirect pass. Now it's McAleer who scored the game difference goal, and this is going to be hitting from behind. Buchagras took the contact, and it will be, I think that's Sheehan. Cole Sheehan headed to the box for a cross check.
Cole Sheehan has one of the goals for the Vikings.
And we just got back to even strength.
I know.
Second Green Wave
but here
power
we go
play
with
of
a
the
power
night.
play. Hopefully they're not too tired from killing off that, penalty.
It'll be Quinn, McCarthy, Grafton, Powers, and Tobin. Over to Tobin, far side.
Let's keep it down.
Tobin goes indirect, looking for McCarthy forward of the goal line. McCarthy edged off the puck by Brady Hoffman. Tobin now dishes out some contact on Hoffman, who's slow to get up. Grafton can't pinch it behind the goal. Now finds it at the faceoff dot, shoots a glove save by Tanner Graydon. And he holds for the faceoff.
Nice play by Hunter Grafton to get control of that puck and get a good shot out, but also nice stop by Graydon. Things seem to, little less frenetic maybe with the power plays and penalty kills.
Quinn wins the face-off to Powers, who goes indirect back to Quinn off of the glass. Out in front looking for Tobin coming up the near side wing. The far side.
Good play by Jenkins on that. Get it going.
And Jenkins dumps it all the way into the Green Wave zone. Partial change for the Vikings. Powers, the defenseman, carries it into the zone. 1:05 to go in the power play, 10.5 to go in the period. This one off the outside of the post.
1 minute left on that penalty.
Tobin download to his defensive partner in Powers.
Quinn
Grafton
trying to get position out
it.
front.
It goes across the slot a couple of times. Tobin far side half wall. Down low to Powers. Back to Tobin.
Oh.
This one ramps up off his stick. Grafton collects near side corner. Grafton drifting towards net. Lost the puck. And the Vikings clear all the way down with 34 seconds to go in the power play.
Jackson Snyder's really giving Jake Quinn a lot of business out front. Wouldn't be surprised if we maybe see a penalty from there at some point.
Tobin through the neutral zone with speed. Going this way and that east and west. Tobin gets around what would have been a nasty hit and dishes one out himself. There's a Viking down. The arms stayed down. That was a clean hit. That was that Sheehan again?
Ooh, 21.
No, 12.
Thomas Julian. Oh.
That was Jackson Snyder who took the big contact.
Oh, see, that's Snyder. I told you. He's doing a little stick work. I mean, I don't want to say anything, but.
Now it's Cole Sheehan gaining the zone. 9:03 to go in the period. We are back to even strength.
Oof, right out front.
Blocked away by, was that Wilkerson? It was. Jacob McAleer keeps it deep. Crocker redirects the puck off his skate and gains possession. Now Bouchagras eventually finds its way to Cashman. Cashman trying to get around Brady Hoffman and does.
Oh.
Looking for the slap
Trying to
pass.
get that.
He tried to find Johnson streaking on the near side wing.
3, 4, 5. All right.
The Green Wave got to be careful. They almost
Yes.
were guilty of a too many men on the ice.
Yes.
Johnson went for the change. Made a last-second decision to play the puck in front of the net. Pino line on. Callie's got it now. She gets dragged down to the ice. Sheehan. And a 2-on-1 for the Vikings. Sheehan edged off by Wilkerson.
Wilkinson. Got to be younger brother of Jake, who was a tough competitor for the Green Wave a few years ago.
The shot coming from Darren DeCoste.
Can't confirm that, but Jake Wilkinson was a good teammate. I'm sure some of these things run in the family. See a lot of brother acts from over the years. Brother and sister acts, right?
Especially the Cashmans, the Pinos.
Yes.
Callie's got it now. Dumped all the way in. Buchagras will gather. 7.5 to go in the second period. Campino off his backhand has his pass taken by Chanticleer, who launches the shot on Merrick.
Merrick. The goalie without a backup. Spencer Merrick. That must be tough. He looks really solid, though.
Well, Connor Piquette is listed as the backup goaltender for the Vikings. He is nowhere to be found tonight.
I did notice that. Yeah. I tell you, we had too many goalies in my day. We had 3 or 4 sitting around somewhere, right? I don't know.
Grafton takes the contact to move the puck. Now it's Mitch Wilson in. His shot redirects.
Oh.
Buchagras dishing out some contact.
Kind of one-on-one for the moment.
Grafton shoots into the gut of Graydon. He doesn't know where it went.
Hunter Grafton, maybe like a second cousin to Charlie Coyle with the Bruins. Bobby Sheehan, former NHL player, AHL player, WHA player. Tony Amonte, long career. He's got that hockey gene.
This one finds Grafton in the low slot. Tobin able to keep it in, makes a nice move, shoots, and scores! Quinn on the rebound!
You don't want to leave Quinn open like that. And they've been trying to bother him, but he broke free and got that rebound.
Let's talk about, Jim, the play that set that up. Ryan Tobin with a nasty move to get around his defender. Far side wing. His shot was stopped by Tanner Graydon, but the rebound wound up on Quinn's stick in the low slot just below the hash marks. He's not going to miss from there.
No. A lot of good play all around.
Declan McCarthy gains the zone. He drives towards net. McCarthy indirect out to the blue line for Tobin. Tobin spins it towards net. It pops over Grafton's stick. Powers kicks it back in deep on sides. This one off the outside of the post. Powers followed his shot and gets it back. Now Tobin steps in on it. Powers sticks it up and out of play, but by doing that saved a Vikings breakaway.
Well, I guess we have our answers so far a little bit about who's going to come back. So the Green Wave have come back and tied it up. Had a lot of good opportunities. We've had some power plays, some good hits. See what happens now. Less 6 minutes left in the second period, all tied up at 2.
So it's St. Martin and Quinn, the 2 tallies for the Green Wave.
Yeah.
Crocker finds it on his forehand at the blue line, but it is poked away. Sheehan now for the Vikings. Coming in to block the shot was Johnson for Abington. Far side face-off dot. This one ramps up into the netting. And out of play. 5:43 to go in the second period. All knotted up. 2 goals apiece.
I like the way Merrick took that away, kind of forced that shot to go over the net.
A tie-up. Crocker finds the loose puck. But the Vikings able to keep it deep, at least momentarily. Wilkinson gathers. Crocker takes the contact to spin the puck over the offensive blue line. Green Wave blocking a lot of passing lanes. Quinn finds it now. Quinn shoots, stick down by Graydon. He covers.
Wise to take a
for the face-off.
Get a stoppage of play right then. Well, our student sections are having it out a little bit right now, back and forth. I don't know who wins that. But, it's nice that both teams have a lot of fans here supporting them.
Objectively speaking,
yeah.
There's no better fan section than the Abington Green Wave.
Oh, of course not.
Completely unbiased opinion.
Unbiased.
Cashman off of the offensive zone faceoff. Was pickpocketed by number 9, who gains his own Darren DeCoste, who gets
I like that.
laid out.
Yeah.
Cashman finds
Oh,
Quinn. Quinn with
nice
some space.
pass.
Quinn shoots and
Oh!
scores! Top right corner! And the Green Wave regain the lead 3-2 with 4:38 to go.
Just a classic play there. And Quinn was going to take advantage of that. Great pass. Was that from Tobin?
It was Cashman on the far side wing.
Cashman. Well, I'm sorry, Kevin Cashman, great
He
guy.
found Quinn streaking near side wing.
Well, that makes sense. Cashman's been looking great this period.
One of the Green Wave student members thought that was the third goal of the night for Jake Quinn. Tossed his hat into the
did they
net.
toss? Oh, a little bit antsy, a little bit. No, get it back.
It was returned
Oh, okay.
to the sophomore pitcher on the baseball team, or junior, I should say, this year,
Okay.
Stephen Madden.
Wow.
Carried in by Tommy Jenkins, who gets dragged down, and a hooking call going to be coming against Ryan Tobin. Tobin headed to the box for the second time tonight.
Yeah. That looked like a trip to me, but Aiden Powers didn't agree. I'll say that.
Second Vikings power play. They are 0
See if they
for
do
1.
anything with it.
0 for 1, couple of shots on net, but for the most part, the Green Wave.
Kind of interesting. We killed off an
Possessed the
earlier
puck.
penalty very well.
Buchagras edges off the puck. This was Jenkins launching it towards net. The referee ducks out of the way, and it is sent all the way down the river. The first quarter of the power play has expired.
Yeah.
Offsides.
Just slightly, I don't know,
Mitch
a little
Wilson
sloppy there.
spinning at the blue line, left the puck in the neutral zone. Very effective penalty kill for the Green Wave so far tonight.
Yeah, you got to hand it to the
1-1.
penalty kill. A little special teams doing all right. Sorry.
McCarthy lost his twig off the faceoff. It's a de facto 5-on-3. McCarthy finds his stick at
There
the
we
red
go.
line
All right.
as Buchagras dumped it all the way down. 1 minute to go in the power play, 3:20 in the second period. Sheehan gains the zone. Finds Chanel in the high slot, but Crocker there. They tie up. The puck is deflected by Buchagras. One-timer blocked by Buchagras now. That came from the stick of Tyler Hartwell. Powers chasing down far side half wall, pokes it, and it deflects to Crocker. Crocker sends it all the way down. 25 seconds to go in the man advantage for South Shore Voc Tech. McCarthy separates the puck, an offensive opportunity. Backhanding towards net, he didn't realize that he had Jake Quinn streaking along the far side of the slot. 10 seconds to go, and another very effective penalty kill for the Green Wave. Sheehan gains the zone. Rotating behind the goal line, we are back to even strength. Buchagras separating Sheehan from the puck and now intercepting the pass. Swings and misses on the clearing attempt. Now Preston Chanel gloves it down. It slides out, and that will allow the Green Wave to reset. Quinn finds it in the neutral zone, now gains the offensive zone. Leaves it behind for Cashman, who gets a shoulder. And now Powers lays one out. 3-on-1 back the other way. Now Quinn gets back. Cashman does as well. Powers with the defensive play. Carried towards net, backhanded wide. That came from number 8, Jacob McAleer, who scored the second Vikings goal. He'll come to the bench a little bit shaken up. Cashman spinning. Buchagras tries to clear. Grafton will find it at the red line and dump it in on Graydon. Fire wagon change for the Green Wave as Graydon covers up for the face-off. 1:16 to go in the second period.
A little more confidence and focus from the Green Wave in this period. Maybe that's been the difference.
It's all about how you respond in the intermission. You know, South Shore Voc Tech scored with like 20 seconds left in the first period.
It could have been you know, they might have been down, but they've been up.
Tobin dumps it into the zone. 1 minute to go in the second period. Green Wave have scored the only 2 goals of the second frame to take a 3-2 lead. Quinn with both tallies for Abington. Tobin stops it at the blue line. A penalty is coming once again. There's a Viking pleading his case. Hooking is the call. Headed to the boxes, Robert Malinowski. Green Wave's third power play of the night. 1 for 2, I believe, so far.
Yeah,
The St. Martin goal was a power play goal?
Not sure.
45 seconds to go in the period. 1:55 on the power play. Far side, it's Tobin. Indirect now for Quinn. Quinn looking for the give and go. It slides towards net, and now Jenkins sends it all the way down with 25 seconds to go in the period. About 1:12 difference between shot clock and game clock. Power play clock and period clock. Cashman gains the zone. Goes west to the far side half wall. Now carries forward to the goal line.
He's digging.
5 seconds to go. Quinn trying to force it out in front.
Oh.
Graydon puts his glove over it. 3 seconds to go. We'll see if the Green Wave want to pull Merrick here. Merrick's trying to get Coach Brian Woodford's attention.
He wants to do it, but Coach Woodford says no.
And that's why the Vikings win the face-off.
Yeah.
The buzzer sounds. The Green Wave will have 1:12 of power play time, Jim, on a fresh sheet of ice. They had all the momentum in the second period. They scored the only 2 goals of the frame, both from Jay Quinn.
Yep, and they worked hard. They skated hard, did some good forechecking, even when they were down a man.
Well, it's 3-2. The Abington Green Wave regaining the lead at the end of the second period. As I mentioned, they will start the third frame with 1:12 of power play time on a fresh sheet of ice. We'll bring you that third period when we come back right after this. Hello and welcome back into the Rockland Ice Rink for third period action. The South Shore Voc Tech Vikings, the Abington Green Wave. Once again, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, joined alongside Jim Dorman.
Yes, sir.
All I can say is buckle up. It's going to be a hell of a 15 minutes. The Green Wave start with 1:14 of power play time on the fresh sheet of ice. That's down to exactly 1 minute to go.
Great situation
now
for the Green Wave. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
The Green Wave deflected in on Tanner Graydon, who has had a pretty good night in the crease for the Vikings. He covers for the faceoff. Quinn's got 2 goals. Evan St. Martin's got 1. We have not seen him since he exited in that first period.
Oh.
Cross slot pass looking for
he's
Quinn
not
out
too
front.
bad.
Green Wave back at it tomorrow afternoon at the Canton Ice House against Blue Hills Regional, who they defeated 5-1 earlier this season.
Cashman doing work in the corner.
Quinn shoots looking for the Hattie. It goes off of the helmet of Graydon to the end wall. Now South Shore Voc-Tech clears out and dumps back. They will go to the bench for a change. 20 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Green Wave.
Yes.
It was 2-1 Vikings at the end of the first. The Green Wave stormed back in the second, scoring 2 goals. Cashman backhands it across the crease. Powers at the point. Indirect as we are 2 seconds away from being back to even strength.
Yeah,
the goaltender is down.
And as we mentioned before, there is
Quinn was in the area, but
no backup.
I don't know what happened.
I didn't see what happened. He could have.
They're calling for the trainer. I don't think he was tripped or slew-footed or anything. He might have just went down. So an interesting situation. 13:45 to go in the third period.
Seems
We've
to be
got an injury timeout. Tanner Graydon is down in his crease. He will be attended to by trainer Alicia Reed. We'll take the injury timeout. 13:45 to go in the third period. The Green Wave lead it 3-2. We are back after this. All right, well, welcome back to the Rockland Ice Rink. There's 13:45 to go in the third period. Tanner Graydon has stood up under his own power. He went for a quick test skate. From my eyes, it did not look good. But he has said that he is good enough to go, and so we continue. Grafton in to take the face-off, wins it against to Kevin Cashman. Graydon remains in his crease. He is favoring the left side of his body. Sheehan gains his own, takes a massive hit from Tobin, a hip check, old school style from the 1970s. And now Quinn trying to race towards the Abington bench to gain possession. Quinn deflects it out to the red line. I think Abington was trying to capitalize and fire a quick shot on Graydon to see how he would react to it. He just went down to his pads to guard that shot. Buchagras took a big hit trying to lay some contact on one of the Vikings. The fan sections have added to this phenomenal atmosphere here in Rockland. Crocker gets shouldered down by Preston Chanel. Tobin gathers. Deflected by, was that Cashman? It was. Oh, no, Mikey Johnson, excuse me. Every puck has been contested tonight. Every inch has been earned. Tobin towards net, high on Graydon, who makes the stop.
Didn't move too
much there, exactly.
Kept his ground, which was the old school way of playing. We just stood up and cut down the angle.
I was reading recently that back in the 50s and 60s, the NHL used to fine goaltenders $1 or $2, which was a decent chunk of change back then. Every time they went down to their knees. Blocker saved by Graydon.
Generally, if you went down and the puck went in over your shoulder like it does all the... Oh. All right, sorry. We'll hold on to that.
Another big hit.
Hope it doesn't get too chippy out there.
I don't know if I saw the arm go up. I did. Aiden Powers headed to the box. Interference the call. South Shore Voc-Tech's third power play of the game. They are 0 for 2.
Yeah, the general rule is as a goalie, if you went down and the puck went over your shoulder, you might get yanked out of the game right then. You were supposed to stand up and react to the puck, and that's what we did. But now I see pucks going in over the goalie's shoulder and by their ear because they're already down. But they've stopped more pucks, so I can't argue.
Well, they've also got the benefit of the massive
it's
pillows
the
on their
equipment.
legs.
It's great equipment.
Does do a good job of keeping them safe.
Well, yeah.
Give them that. South Shore Voc-Tech 0 for 2 on the power play so far. The Green Wave have dominated on the penalty kill. And they possess below the South Shore Voc-Tech goal line now. Jake Quinn spinning, shooting. It deflects off of a Vikings stick wide. Sheehan collects.
Cashman is just all over them forechecking. I'm very impressed.
Well, Cashman's been a one-man wrecking crew on the penalty kill.
Yep.
Now Tobin skies it all the way down the river. 1:20 to go in the power play, 11 and a half to go in the third period. It's a one-goal game, 3-2. The Abington Green Wave leading the South Shore Voc-Tech Vikings. Jacob McAleer has trouble gaining the zone. Declan McCarthy back the other way for Abington. McCarthy shoots, blocker stop by Graydon.
Oh, I tell you,
it's taken by Sheehan. Tobin, second try, tries to send it all the way down. Blocker stop by Merrick. There's a massive pileup of bodies. Merrick sees the puck all the way and gets his trapper over it for the stop.
I think Graydon back here is resorting to that old school stand-up style. You can see.
Even when he's standing up, he's not putting weight on that left leg.
No, I don't think he wants to go down on that leg at all. I don't blame him. But you can see the difference.
Now, he's the only goaltender dressed for the Vikings tonight, so if he couldn't go, you'd think they would waive off the remainder of this game.
And maybe one of those guys over there can strap that pads on. I don't know. They give him a couple minutes, you think? No?
Good old Tuukka-esque emergency backup goaltender situation.
Where's the,
This one goes across the slot wide. Stopped at the blue line by Brady Hoffman. Towards net, stick down by Merrick. He gets his trapper on it once again.
I didn't bring my pads. I don't know if that, I have any eligibility left. I don't think so.
As an emergency, I mean, you never know.
I could maybe try to put these on, but guy my brother worked with was the Bruins emergency backup. Used to play for Merrimack College.
Well, Tuukka-esque was the emergency backup goaltender for a couple of weeks there in practice. This is Mitch Wilson.
They should at least have a backup.
The Bruins alumni goaltender is also an emergency backup for the Bruins, Seamus Egan.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Former Merrimack College player.
Another one?
Another one.
Because the
Quinn towards net. He shoots. And Graydon the save. Quinn looking for the hat trick. He's got two.
When the Chicago Blackhawks had to use their emergency backup, it's like a 36-year-old gentleman. I can't remember his name right now. I should have that. But the actual goalie was.
The accountant.
Yeah, the accountant.
Scott Foster.
Okay, well, the goalie was Colin Delia from Merrimack College. It was his first start. He got pressed into action, then he pulled a muscle on his leg in the third period.
Perhaps the
Merrimack has I don't know, maybe some ties to these backup.
A 3-on-1 developing now, getting back is Campino. 2-on-1 towards net. Pad save Merrick and a blocker stop on the rebound.
This does well.
Another massive hit. This one dished out by Wilkinson. Wilkinson off of the back of the skate of Jack Shea. Carried in now by Chanteller. 9:10 to go, third period.
Let's see the third line get this puck out of our zone.
Wilkinson finds it, pops it out over the blue line. Collected at center ice by Thomas Julian. Perhaps the most recent emergency backup goalie situation. Here's Chanel into the zone. Backhanding and redirected by Crocker. Shot this one ramps up into the
I know a few years ago, Brady Cristofaro, not known for his probably goaltending prowess, but maybe more known for his football or baseball prowess, was the backup goaltender, though, for the Green Wave. I'm not sure.
David Ayers.
Might have to
comes
research
mind.
that to see if he saw any action. I think he did at some point.
David Ayers rings a bell for the Carolina Hurricanes. The Toronto Maple Leafs Zamboni driver had to suit up for the Hurricanes when they were facing the Maple Leafs in Toronto and beat his full-time employer, the Toronto Maple Leafs.
It's a dream come true for a lot of people. I have a dream where I'm going to play, but then I can never find like my pad, or I can't get a skate or something like that. You never get on the ice. Recurring nightmare.
3-on-2 into the offensive zone for the Green Wave. Quinn looking for it. He's drifting around the slot. And now turns on the Jets to try to get back against Cole Sheehan. This one slides in on Merrick, who gets his glove down on top of it once again. A defensive zone face-off for the Green Wave with 7:46 to go.
I don't know if it's the injury or what this. It seems to be slowing down a little bit here. Someone's got to wake up, but we got a little less than 8 minutes left of the game. It's a close game, 3-2. Someone's gonna pop one here, change the game.
Green Wave back at it tomorrow at the Canton Ice House, 2 p.m. against the Blue Hills Regional Warriors. A slapper. This one pops up, blocked off of the stick of Tobin. Now sticked aside by Merrick. Tobin gets it back, backhands it up to McCarthy. McCarthy looking for Mikey Johnson, the defenseman, all the way forward. 7.5 to go. We are halfway through the third frame. Johnson scrapping for it. Now kicked further deep. Was that Crocker? This one zings wide. Tobin launching that one. And the Vikings clear the zone. 2-on-2 up ice. The pass just ahead of Mitchell Wilson. The Vikings behind the goaltender, Tanner Graydon. Tobin makes a nice move to create some space, shoots, glove save by Graydon, and he goes down again, no contact.
Yeah.
He had to go down to make that save and get his glove up around his helmet, and the second he made that stop, he went right back down to the ice.
Yeah, I was just going to say we really haven't tested him that much. The Green Wave hasn't tested him that much since he was injured, but you can see with that one there.
Hockey players are known for being tough and playing through injuries, but when it's a goaltender and it's a leg,
it's your legs. If you get a pulled Charlie horse,
2-on-1 might have been a half step out offsides. Merrick, what a stop! Played past the whole way, slid across his crease, and absolutely stoned Preston Chanel.
Perfect position for that, and what a big save at that time. Took it all away.
Quinn wins the faceoff against Chanel, but the Vikings keep it in the offensive zone. Quinn ends that. And now the chance of reverse the Green Wave faithful chanting scoreboard. And the Vikings faithful shouting, "We can't hear you." How the tables have turned. 5:55 to go in the third period. The
Green Wave needs to get some offense going here.
They maintain that 3-2 lead, and I think it's only a matter of time before Tanner Graydon faces a shot that he cannot stop due to his
unfortunately, the Vikings are getting the better chances.
What a hit!
And if they tie it up.
Chanel was that Tobin? Tobin takes the contact with a smile on his face. Crocker.
McAleer, those guys are digging right now.
Chanel.
They're creating chances.
This one popped up. It was blocked away.
They need to.
The Green Wave can't clear the zone. Now Chanel towards net.
All right, that was a good save
Waiting
right
there was
there.
Sheehan. This one loose in the slot. And
Good
finally
job. Good
pops
job.
out.
Good
The
job.
Green Wave will go for a fire wagon defensive change. Crocker replaced by Quinn. Carried in by McAleer. McAleer edged off by Quinn, who pops it back out into the neutral zone, allowing for the rest of the Green Wave to change out. 4:35 to go. Buckle up. A whistle, a stoppage.
I think the injury to their goaltender Graydon is inspired them, the Vikings, to work harder.
Green Wave might have too many men on the ice penalty here.
Oh.
But at the current moment, they've only got 4. Grafton heading to the box. Did we see the call? Well, if it's too many men, it wouldn't be the top line Hunter Grafton serving it.
Referee just had a little talk with Graydon and the coach, but I guess we're heading on. Seems to be in agony.
Oh for 3 on the power play so far are the Vikings. None more important than this one, however. This one slung towards net. It whistles high and wide to the right. The second chance opportunity off that. Cross slot, pad save, Merrick, and another one on the rebound. Tommy Jenkins rotating. It pops over the blue line. The Green Wave have it. They will settle it down. Jake Quinn takes the late hit to dump the puck in. 35 seconds of the power play are gone. 3:55 to go in the period. And as we said at the top of the period, you might want to put on your safety belt, folks. It's going to be a fast, frenetic 3 minutes and 43 seconds. This one off of Merrick's chest.
I'd say,
He gets his glove on it for the face-off.
Tyler Merrick is a reason that we might be down by a goal or two right now, I'd say.
He's been absolutely
really good
phenomenal
stops
in net.
When he needed to be. It was really, the momentum has turned since the injury.
Shout out to Spencer Merrick's grandparents who always watch anytime we're live from the North Shore of Massachusetts. Sometimes from Maryland, the other side of the family.
Is that right? Spencer Merrick. I might have said Tyler. He's got some older brothers, a couple older brothers that played as well. They're probably here
He
somewhere.
does. This one, with a smoke trail behind it, goes wide right. Blocked down by Tobin. Loose and they score! Preston Chanel off the puck that was ping-ponging around. The first power play goal of the night. And we're all knotted up at 3-3.
I kind of, don't want to be negative, but I felt like it was only a matter of time.
Yeah, the Vikings have been buzzing, certainly the last couple of minutes. There's 3:03 to go. We'll see how the Green Wave respond. Quinn off of the ensuing face-off to Grafton, who was in the box, resulting in that Vikings power play. Quinn slowly but surely driving towards the goal line. The Vikings take over, saucered out into the neutral zone for McAleer. McAleer can't get around Wilkinson. Wilkinson skies it up into the netting for the stoppage.
Is that it's not is that a penalty in the pros to do that?
It is.
Okay,
Only from the defensive zone, though.
Well, that's where he was.
Yeah, it would have been a 2-minute delay of game, minor penalty.
There you go. Yeah, Charlie Coyle got one of those the other night.
Grafton tries to feather it through to Cashman. Cashman had it go sliding just past him as he tried to come away with the break. Graydon goes down on it again, and he is once again slow to get up. You got to figure this game, one way or another, Jim, is going to come down to that injury.
Yeah, it's been pivotal. Can I say pivotal again? Just doesn't seem like we've done anything since then.
But the couple times that we have tested Tanner Graydon, he's looked very beatable.
Yes, but we're spending most of the time in the defensive zone.
2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the third period. All knotted up at 3-3. Tobin will collect behind Spencer Merrick. Now Grafton.
I like
up to
slowing
Kevin
it down
Cashman.
a little bit, making good passes. There we go.
Now Quinn. Quinn makes a nice move to keep the puck in deep, collected by Cashman. Towards net, it ping-pongs around, hit a stanchion. Now Tobin collects at the point. Tobin towards net, deflected. And you can tell Graydon is not sliding through his crease. He just turned his head and watched that one whistle by. McCarthy kicks it and lays out some contact on Thomas Julian to keep the Green Wave with possession of the puck with 1:20 to go. Now McCarthy gains the zone. Further down the half wall, spun around the boards. The Green Wave changed out. Crocker on along with, that is Mikey Johnson. Powers, Tobin, 3 defensemen on for the Green Wave. Spun towards net. Stick save by Graydon. He puts the glove down over it and again hunches over in pain.
That's terrible. I mean, I feel bad for the kid.
Timeout on the floor called by Abington. 57.1 to go. In the third period, we are all knotted up at 3 goals apiece. The last one coming from Preston Chanel in the low slot off a puck that was bouncing around in every which direction. Found the forehand of Chanel. And he was able to pump it past Spencer Merrick. Alicia Reed, the trainer of Abington High School, has done a fair amount of walking on the ice tonight.
Is she going out to see him again or what?
I think she's checking up
back
on the Vikings goalie once again. What happened with Graydon earlier in the third period, there was some contact in the crease. 2 players landed on top of him. I think his left leg got twisted up under him. The Vikings win the defensive zone face-off and clear the zone.
Graydon's a sophomore. He's not a big kid, that's for sure.
45 seconds to go. Merrick catches it at his eye level and holds for the face-off.
Wow. Okay, so
45 seconds to go.
The
Green Wave able to get the puck through the neutral zone.
Well, it kind of lost the face-off, but
whatever works.
The Vikings were not able to keep it.
Dragged down. The arm stayed down.
Yeah.
The puck comes all the way down. 25 seconds to go. 3-3. Quinn disrupts the clearing attempts out into the low slot. Cashman shoots. A pad save by Graydon. 15 seconds to go. The Vikings looking for some transition.
2-on-2.
Tobin
good job.
Lays out Chanel.
Nice body work.
Captain on captain violence. 2 seconds and 1. The buzzer sounds. And this will need some extra time. A 5-minute overtime period. If it is not decided in that period, it'll be a draw.
We're going 5-on-5?
5-on-5. Graydon's skating around out there, but he's not putting much weight on his left leg. He's still trying to test it out. So we'll have one 5-on-5, 5-minute overtime period. Sudden death.
Got to give it to South Shore Tech on responding in that situation. They had a lot of pressure in that period, and I would have been surprised if they got a few more goals. But
well, it's all for 2 points in the power rankings, as we know the new system.
Yep.
Green Wave coming in at 27th in the state. The Vikings coming in at 31. The winner of this game probably gets bumped up to 24 and 25. The loser might be right on the outside looking in.
I think I see some
Still
Merrick's right over there, but I know there's a Tyler, and anyway, probably both brothers over there, and probably Dad as well. Anyway, they should be proud of their brother. Did excellent, doing excellent. And son.
Well, we might be 4-on-4 here.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be 4-on-4.
Well, the Green Wave needs to reset. Get back to what they were doing in the second period. A little more confidence, and if they can get a good shot off, I don't think Graydon is in good shape, but I feel bad that he shouldn't have to play.
For the Green Wave, it'll be Quinn, Cashman, Powers, Tobin, along with Merrick. For the Vikings, it is Cole Sheehan, Preston Chanel, and the defensive pairing of Brady Hoffman.
All right, here we go.
And Alex Connor.
4-on-4 should be some wide open hockey.
Cashman up to Quinn. Quinn's got 2 goals. St. Martin's got the
Cashman
third.
and Quinn together.
Quinn towards net. A glove save by Graydon.
Wow, that's something. The kid's really digging down.
Quinn's still down on one knee, looking to the rafters.
I wouldn't. I'd probably happy to have those two guys coming in that situation, but Graydon comes up big.
Quinn in to take the drop against Chanel. Chanel wins it, but Tobin has the first touch. 4:30 to go in the overtime. Chanel gains an edge, drops it back to Sheehan. And the rest of the Vikings try to catch up. Puck battle on the half wall. Quinn in once again. This time sticked away by Alex Connor. Tobin has it poked away from him, but it winds up on the stick of Powers. Now back to Tobin from Cashman. Powers up to the blue line for Quinn, who finds a little seam. Quinn gets shoved off the puck.
Quinn knows how to be in the right place at the right time. He was just lurking right there.
Quinn's got now 8 goals, counting tonight's 2. Drop back to Sheehan. Sheehan towards net. It goes wide. Now deflected out into the low slot. Might be a 2-on-1 developing for the Green Wave. Crocker shoots and glove down by Graydon again.
Great stop.
Every time Tanner Graydon touches the puck, every single one of his teammates goes over to him and says, listen, buddy, you're bailing us out.
That's a lot to that. Got to make him feel good. He's digging down. They're helping him out. They're working harder.
Crocker, Grafton, Butchagras, and Johnson.
But the Green Wave's being a little more patient. I think they're setting up some good plays.
Out to the blue line, Butchagras there. Low slot looking for Crocker on the one-timer. Blockered away from the shot from Grafton.
Should have waited.
And now it is Tommy Jenkins for the Vikings, far side half wall.
This kid's big, man.
Jenkins in, cross slot pass, redirected by Wilkinson.
Tommy Jenkins.
Grafton now finds a seam. Hunter Grafton lost the puck trying to make a nice stick move to get around his defender. That was Tyler Hartwell with the defensive play. 2.5 to go in the overtime period. Towards net, Wilkinson will collect far side corner. He shoots it off of Preston Chanel. The Vikings possess once again in the offensive zone. Out to the blue line, Slapper goes wide. Tyler Hartwell launching that one. Now far side, it's Hoffman. Hoffman slaps it towards net. This one also goes wide. He was looking for a redirect by Chanel. And now the Green Wave able to clear it out. Cashman. Now Quinn. Quinn couldn't get around Hartwell. Butchagras feathers it up for Quinn. Now he gains the zone. Quinn tees it up, slaps it. Cashman kicks it towards net. Quinn found it on his forehand but couldn't get a shot off, and the Vikings clear the zone with 1:40 to go in the overtime. Sheehan deflects it off of Quinn in deep. Hartwell's going to tee it up. It is blocked down by Butchagras as Quinn and Cashman went head over heels with each other. Now the defenseman Tobin with an offensive rush. Tobin circling the wagons, cross crease pass collected by Declan McCarthy. Cashman going to the bench for a change instead, tees it up and sends it in on Tanner Graydon, who makes another glove stop with 1:17 to go.
But you never know. Up and down, could just be a bad bounce or a good bounce, depending on the way you look at it. Chanel, I think you think he'd be number 5, no? Chanel, no? Instead of 2, no?
He's been pretty effective tonight wearing number 2.
He's a good player.
Shot, another glove stop by Graydon. Well, it's a pretty easy decision for first start of the night.
Yeah.
McCarthy can't win the face-off, but Tobin stops it at the blue line just over, so the Green Wave will have to tag up. And now we'll have to race back as Jacob McAleer in. A stick save by Spencer Merrick. Tobin gathers for the Green Wave. Over to his defensive partner. Now up for Mikey Johnson, who is playing forward. He shakes out the cobwebs as he got tied up with Preston Chanel. McCarthy couldn't get there. Now Powers gets his stick tied up. A shot by Shin, blocker down by Merrick, and the rebound all the way out to the red line. 30 seconds to go in the overtime period. Powers backhands it around and gets tied up with Chanel, who's a little bit gimpy now. Rather, that's Sheehan.
That was awful high.
Sheehan is hurt.
I mean,
a whistle and a stoppage as Mikey Johnson is also slow to get up.
Yeah.
There's 16.3 seconds to go in the overtime period.
Probably not going to call a penalty at this point, but I mean, that was, he got an elbow to the face, or hands to the face.
So there's 16.3 seconds to go. We're all knotted up 3-3. If nobody scores in the next 16.3 seconds, both teams will get 1 point towards the power rankings. Quinn's got 2 goals. St. Martin the other for the Green Wave. 5 seconds to go. It is behind the net. The Green Wave will keep it there. This one will end in a draw, Jim.
Well, you know, it was a pretty strong game by both teams in a way, up and down action. And they both had the good moments. Some good goaltending. Definitely. Hopefully. As
a sign of how great the goaltending was,
good.
Tanner Graydon.
Yeah.
Spencer Merrick went all the way down the ice to shake Tanner Graydon's hand and say, "Listen, buddy."
Right. That was a good effort.
That was a hell of a game. He got hurt earlier in the third period. Stayed in there so his team could continue to compete, and he is the sole reason that the Vikings come away with 1 point tonight. Tanner Graydon is our first star of the game. Spencer Merrick, I think, is going to go third star. Jake Quinn, 2 goals. He's going to be the second star.
I like that. I think without some of Merrick's stops, we're looking at a different game too. But
so it ends in a draw, 3-3. The South Shore Votek Vikings, the Abington Green Wave. Abington's back at it tomorrow at the Canton Ice House against Blue Hills Regional, who they defeated 5-1 earlier this season here in Rockland. Meanwhile, once again, the final score 3-3. The South Shore Votek Vikings drawing with the Abington Green Wave. I want to thank everybody here for bringing you the sights and sounds. First and foremost, our cameraman Hayden Prescott. He's making us look and sound good. Doing a hell of a job because I haven't gotten any complaints. My broadcast partner, Jim Dorman. I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. We will see you
Take care. It's my
next
pleasure.
game.